The men of the ATP Tour have descended on Dallas this week. It's the Dallas Open here on Advantage Receiver. Hello everyone and welcome back to Advantage Receiver. Hopefully we're all rested and recovered from the Australian Open. Our sleep schedules are back to a little bit more than normal. But we're back here with a new tournament in Dallas. It is the Dallas Open ATP 250 Tour level event. A lot of names here that are recognizable. Frances Tiafoe, Denis Shapovalov, Taylor Fritz, John Isner, Steve Johnson, among others. So let's break down the draw. I have the draw in front of me, so let's kind of go over it a little bit and see what's going to happen this week. It is an ATP 250 Tour level event. It's 1 week tournament this whole week, February 6th through the 12th. So let's kind of go over it. Taylor Fritz is the number 1 seed. Obviously, I think he'd be the first to admit the start to his 2023 season was not the way he'd want it to start. Losing to Popper in the second round of the Australian Open after a good 2022 season, winning Indian Wells. So I think Fritz is coming to Dallas to look to get some play in and win some matches here in Dallas to get his confidence back up for the season. And we'll see what he can do here in this tournament. Jack Sock is in as well. He could potentially play Taylor Fritz in the second round. Jack Sock has definitely kind of bounced around a little bit over his career. He's trying to maybe get more matches in this year and trying to see if he can make a run at singles like he did a couple years ago. For him, Chris Eubanks, he did really well in Adelaide 1 and 2. He had a good run in Australia a little bit, but I think he's looking to build off of that here in this tournament in Dallas. Denis Shapovalov, I think would also say his run in the Australian Open wasn't exactly the one he would have wanted either. Losing a heartbreaker 5-setter to Herbie Hurkacz down in Australia, so he's looking to build off that and continue his 2023 season in the positive direction he has been going the last couple of years. He is actually the 3rd seed, is Denis Shapovalov in this tournament. And also looking down, J.J. Wolf. J.J. Wolf had a pretty good Australian Open, I would say, for him. He lost to Ben Shelton, who I think Ben Shelton was supposed to play in the summer when he withdrew. So J.J. Wolf is in, Ben Shelton's out. But J.J. Wolf had a really good Australian Open, getting to the match with Ben Shelton, losing in 5 sets. But a really good showing for J.J. Wolf. Really good showing for the Americans overall down in Australia. So J.J. Wolf looking to build off that here in Dallas. Mackie McDonald is here as well. Mackie McDonald could potentially play Frances Tiafoe in the second round because Tiafoe gets a bye being the number 2 seed. So Mackie McDonald is playing a qualifier in his first round match. Those are still going on at this point. But Mackenzie McDonald, again, we don't have to say anything about him. We know what he did down in Australia. Obviously, Nadal was hurt, but be that as it may, Mackie McDonald did take it to him for the first set and a half. So Mackenzie McDonald looking to build off that, and a really good matchup possibly for him if he gets to the first round over Frances Tiafoe, which would be really good second round match here in Dallas. And then Frances Tiafoe, I think, I think he would be disappointed for sure with his result in Australia. Obviously, making the semifinals in the previous Grand Slam at the U.S. Open last year, getting here to Australia looked like a positive start for him, especially since Nadal lost. He was in Nadal's section, so going up against Karen Khachanov and having that, a number of set points to take the 4th set and go to a 5th. He kind of let it slip through his hands, and then he was out in that round against Khachanov. So I think another person you have to look out for in this tournament is Frances Tiafoe to see if he can get some confidence going and win some matches here in Dallas. Obviously, looking at it on paper, you look like you're projected to have a Fritz Tiafoe final, but we'll see what happens. I mean, like I said, Shapovalov is there, John Isner is here, Steve Johnson, Kecmanovic, Kudla. There's a lot of decent players in this tournament in the Dallas Open, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what unfolds this week. Like I said, it's a week tournament, February 6th to the 12th, and we'll be here to cover it all here on Advantage Receiver. Thank you so much for watching today. I really appreciate it. If you like the content, please leave a like. It lets me know you're enjoying the content today. Leave a comment down below. Are you going to be watching the Dallas Open? Who are you looking forward to watching? Fritz, Tiafoe, anybody else? Let me know in the comment section. And for everything going on in the world of tennis, keep it here to Advantage Receiver.